Wherever possible, you should be using managed policies in your IAM configuration as a way to simplify the creation and management of policies in your AWS account. There are two types of managed policies you can use. The first is created and maintained on our behalf by AWS. That's referred to as an AWS managed policy. You cannot change those, but you can use them as a starting point for the other type of managed policy in your account, a customer managed policy. What's great about managed policies, regardless of the path that you take, is they're standalone entities, which means that if you delete resources assigned to those policies, the policies remain in your account. They have their own Amazon resource names, ARNs, so unique identifiers. The other nice thing with a managed policy is they're version controlled. You can have up to 5 versions, and you can revert back to a previous version if something isn't quite right. The other thing that we often say about managed policies is use an AWS managed policy as the starting point. You're going to practice least privilege. The AWS managed policies are great starting points, but in many cases you'll want to kind of exist in what I'll call the white space. You don't want to make somebody a power user, but they need maybe a little more than read-only. So you might use one of those managed policies as the starting point and then modify it for what you actually need. Once that modification is done, you could use the policy simulator to validate that it actually does what you expect, and then you can deploy it. Managed policies are a really effective way to create and maintain policies in your account, and you should absolutely be using them. Just make sure that you're using them in an effective way and that you're not making everybody administrators within your account. Always practice least privilege. So get out there, build great things, and we'll talk to you soon.